Welcome to Madison Noteworthy's Weekly Minutes. I'm your host, Brandon Williams, former NFL player, author, speaker, and your success coach. And here at Madison Noteworthy, we are very passionate about inspiring you to become an entrepreneur if you don't already have that seed planted in your head. And so today we brought in Chandra Fienen from the StartingBlock. I know you've heard of StartingBlock, and we have her exclusively here to talk to us about why she is so passionate about entrepreneurship. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Well, tell us what is it? What is making you so passionate about entrepreneurship?
Oh, that's easy. What I love is I love working with entrepreneurs because they are people who see a problem and run straight at it. They are just straight at it. And that being around that kind of community is fun. It's absolutely fun. Solving problems and just running at obstacles.
So what would you say is the traditional way to become an entrepreneur, if that even exists?
I don't think there is a traditional way. I mean, maybe after World War II there was a traditional way when the GIs came home and there was a GI Bill and they started businesses and they were great entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
But today, there's not a traditional way to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are somebody that has a really great idea and the ability to actuate on that idea. And that can happen if you're 16. There's some fantastic youth entrepreneurs, and it can happen when you're 70.
Right. So where do you see some of these ideas coming from? Where do they spark from?
They spark from really smart people's heads. They say in the shower. I don't know where some of these ideas come from.
Right.
Talk to people, I'm like, how did you get that idea? I think we all have ideas. Some of them are good or some of them are bad. The question that makes somebody differentiates an entrepreneur is, okay, this is an idea. I can see a market for it. I can see a way to monetize it, and I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go actuate my idea.
Right.
I'm not just going to sit around and noodle on it.
So if I'm somebody sitting at home, I have an idea. What is the first two things that you would say, hey, this is what you need to do to take that idea from an idea to a possible business?
I think you have to figure out how you can quickly test your idea. We call it a minimal viable product, right? How can you test whether this idea has an audience, whether it has a customer, whether it has value to the marketplace, your target marketplace, and then you go from there. But don't sit around and work on a business plan over and over and over again and perfect that. You got to go out and test your idea.
I get it. I'm with you. So why is it important to make entrepreneurship accessible?
I think it's really important for a variety of different reasons. First of all, great ideas come from a lot of different sources. And so if we say entrepreneurs is only for a certain age or for a certain gender, or they have to look a particular way, we're missing out on a lot of ideas. Second of all, we need to have successful entrepreneurs of color and successful women entrepreneurs, because those are the ones, when they're successful, they're the ones that seed the next generation, and sort of it's like to like, right? So it's easier for white men founders to get funding because most of the investors are white men.
Yep.
So if we want to get women into entrepreneurship, we need to build that pipeline. So at every step of the way, it's important.
So what are some things that need to be inside of an ecosystem to create that community of accessibility for that non-traditional entrepreneur?
I think there has to be programs, mentors, and support that are welcoming and speak the truth to those different populations, that it's not a one-size-fits-all. And then I really do think that we have to reduce barriers to capital.
Yes, access to capital.
Access to capital is key, and if you're in a non-traditional entrepreneur or an entrepreneur of color or a woman entrepreneur or a youth entrepreneur, it's harder.
Yes.
And so the community has to step up and do more.
Community has to step up. Let's go. You heard it right here, Noteworthy Nation. If you want to start a business, if you want to be an entrepreneur, there's no one pathway. You got to go out there and stop thinking about it, stop writing it down, and start to take action. Go out there and get you an MVP, which is your minimal viable product, and go out and see if people like it. See if they receive it, and if they want to buy it, guess what? You may be on to something. So go out and do that and have fun. Thanks a lot, Chandra. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, hey, if you like this video and you want to get more information, check out our website, madisonnoteworthy.com. Also, connect with us via social media and connect with our YouTube channel. Subscribe to that YouTube channel and stay connected.